Today, we're going to talk about Doug Pederson's comments on Miles Sanders and break down some All-22 tape on offense and defense. Let's go. What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. If you are new to the channel and love talking Philly sports every single day, go right ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure you turn on post notifications so you know when I go live or drop some content. On that note, if you were tired of Doug Pederson talking about Miles Sanders being an every down back but not showing it, smash that like button. With all that being said, let's get into them comments and the All-22 breakdown on offense and defense. So today, Doug Pederson spoke about the running back situation for the Philadelphia Eagles, but more importantly, Miles Sanders. He came out and said that Miles Sanders is a 3-down back, and we trust him in that situation. Now, I've been saying that all offseason that Miles Sanders can be, will be, and should be a 3-down back. Now, would you like to get someone to complement him, a bruiser, a different style runner, or someone similar in case of injury? Of course. I do believe Boston Scott could be better than what he showed in this limited sample size in 2020, but we gotta wait and see. I do believe Corey Clement is done. He don't have it in him. I mean, I've only seen a little bit, but from the little bit I saw, I just don't think he got it in him. However, he did shoot down the Le'Veon Bell coming to the Eagles thing. He said he never kept tabs on him and he trusts the guys in the locker room. And yes, if it was dirt cheap, I would consider it. But right now, any and every investment the Eagles use should be on CB2, linebacker, or offensive line. Simple and plain. Now, back to Miles Sanders. He continues to say that he's a 3-down back, but I don't see it with his actions. Ever since week 1, he hasn't got more than 20 carries. And yes, there's going to be times that the run game don't work. The blocking's not good. The defense we're going is just stout against the run. But there's multiple ways to use him. His rookie season, he was catching deep balls. You saw in a game, I believe it was against the Rams, where he was on the outside and made a beautiful double move against a safety or cornerback. It looked like a wide receiver move, and Carson totally missed him. But use Miles Sanders, who's one of our best players and great in the open field. You don't necessarily have to run him. The screen game, which we normally do, I didn't see none against a pass rush like the Steelers. We didn't use Miles Sanders. Throw it to him in the flats. Throw it to him in some 5 and outs. Use him in the slot. Do things with Miles Sanders like Carolina and New Orleans does with Alvin Kamara and CMC. I'm not saying he's exactly like them, but he definitely has that potential. You got to get Miles Sanders more involved. You can't just run him 11 times. You cannot do that. We've seen TF13 break out. Greg Ward's doing good in the slot. We are getting guys back, but we have to understand that Miles Sanders is one of our best players, and when the ball's in his hands, special things happen. Simple and plain. So I want to see him start really saying it and being about it when it comes to an every down back and using Miles Sanders like we should. But this video is mainly for the All-22 breakdown on offense and defense versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. We saw some good things. Definitely one of the brightest things that came out of the last 2 weeks is Travis Fulgham. Yes, I said his last name right, but I'm going to stick with calling him TF13. I heard some good names, Fulgatron, Fulgod, all that stuff. I like them names, and they're pretty good, but I'm going to stick with TF13. I'm definitely going to get a jersey, and we really might be doing the jersey giveaway on the Philly Talk Podcast, so stay tuned for that. Turn your post notifications on so you know when I go live or drop some content. But let's get into the All-22 breakdown, the good, the bad, and the ugly, which really is the defense. But there were so many blunders on defense. I only did a couple, and I mainly stuck with the third downs because we could not get off the field on third downs. And if you can't get off the field on third downs in the NFL, you can't win games. Simple and plain. So let's get into, like I said, the All-22 breakdown, and we're going to start with offense and end with defense. Roll the tape. On this play, I want to go over a couple things. The offensive line, Zach Ertz, and TF13. Watch when Carson hikes the ball. The Steelers are going to rush 3 men. It will turn into a 4-man pass rush, but they get at Carson too easily. TF13 and Zach Ertz realize that and break the routes out, and Carson finds TF13 for a nice completion after dodging the sack. Look at the replay. The line is going to collapse with 3 guys on it. You got 5 blocking 3 and we can't get it done. When number 9 is just standing around, realizes it, he comes in and helps, but the line already folded before them, and then he delivers a strike and gets a penalty. On this play, you got TF13 in motion, and Carson realizes his guy follows to the left side, and this is what you got. Boston Scott running a slant at the line of scrimmage, and you got TF13 running a deeper slant, and John Hightower running a post route. But watch, the Steelers think that it's going to be a run play, and TF13 gets a free release, and he catches the ball, bounces off a tackle for a nice gain. Watch this replay. After they fake it to Zach Ertz and they fake it to Boston Scott, they think 13 is coming up to block, and he slants and gets a free release for an easy completion. This is simple and creative from Doug. On this play, Carson sees the backer coming into blitz, so he checks to a play that him and Zach Ertz did multiple times. A little comeback route in route, but Zach Ertz actually cuts it in too early, and the guy got circled bumps him. At first, I thought it was illegal contact, but it's right at the 5-yard marker. 5-6 yards where he gets bumped, which takes him off his route, and you see Carson's throwing to a spot. Zach Ertz got to get there. It was a lackluster effort. He could have got around the guy without running into him. It just didn't work out, and it looks like a bad pick. On this play, you got Greg Ward Jr. in motion, and then both Greg Ward and Zach Ertz are going to chip block and then run out to the flats. At the top of the screen, you got John Hightower doing a 20-yard in route and TF13 doing a 20-yard out route. Carson has time, he gets the protection, delivered a perfect ball to TF13, and he comes down with the catch. Perfectly executed. Watch the replay. The protection's there, the help, chip block really helps, and then the catch, wonderful. On this play, you got everybody running go routes. Greg Ward Jr. and Miles Sanders just run out to the flats to the left and right, but this was a big third down. We needed this late in the game, and Carson Wentz throws a dime to TF13 down the center of the field in triple coverage zone. It was perfectly thrown, perfectly caught. This tandem is becoming something. It's only 2 weeks, but I can't wait to see it grow. A dime down the middle to number 13. This was like a low-key demoralizing thing on this last drive. It's fourth quarter, 5 minutes and 29 seconds left, and we just got a first down. We end up having to settle for a field goal on this drive. We missed it, the 57-yarder. But look at the Eagles in max protection. 5 offensive linemen blocking. 6th guy is Zach Ertz. The 7th guy is Miles Sanders. And you even got Richard Rodgers chipping. So it's 7.5 people blocking, and they only blitz 3. Watch TF13 run a double move. Just keep watching TF13. Double move, wide open. Carson got no time. Watch this replay. Watch it. Now they fake like they're bringing in more, but they really only blitz 3, and Carson Wentz has no time to get the ball off. Watch. I can't believe this. Now I'm going to play it in fast motion. Look how many seconds he got. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Already getting touched. 3.5, 4 seconds. This absolutely can't happen when you do max protection. 7 guys blocking 3. This can absolutely not happen. Gotta get better than this, guys. Simple. Let's switch it over to defense. This was one of the many third downs that we cannot get off the field on. 3rd and 11, we got man coverage, and Darius Slay's playing so far off, it's like a pitch and catch to Claypool. Easy. Roethlisberger reads it, throws it to Claypool, move the chains. On a 3rd down, we just couldn't get off the field. On this play, another 3rd down, they end up scoring a touchdown on. Now, Claypool's going to fake Jalen Mills and Marcus Epps out. We'll look at Jalen Mills first. That's why I got him covered. Watch. You're going to see Claypool fake outside, get Jalen Mills turned around, and then cut it inside. Now watch Marcus Epps. When Claypool fakes to go outside, Marcus Epps opens up his hips, going to run to help Jalen Mills out, and he's just going to cut it back in. Open up his hips, try to help him out. Now watch the full play unfold. Bang, got Mills, got Epps, and because of that, Epps never really gets back into the play, takes a bad angle on the tackle, and Claypool walks in for their touchdown. This wasn't a third down, but this play made me mad. Claypool goes in motion. You see the linebacker and McLeod move over, so one of them are responsible for him. But they stay right there. You got 3 blockers for the Steelers, 3 defenders for the Eagles, and Claypool lined up behind them. You know it's going to be a screen to Claypool. Like, come on. So they should move over. They have no responsibility there. If one wants to stay a little bit there, I understand for their slant, but why are they not there? Look. Because of that, hikes the ball. The plays for the outside, they're not even in the play. They might as well have not even lined up on the field because they did nothing for this play. They were never bringing it inside. It was always to the outside. Watch the replay. Not even in the play. Easy walk-in touchdown. This was a third down that lost us the game. You will see Nikel Roby-Coleman tell Gary to back up. He don't hear it. However, Gary's trying to play the sticks, and Ronnie McLeod bit on Juju Smith-Schuster's out route, which opened up the middle of the field. Both safeties going to play the outside, and Gary's trying to play the sticks, realize he's not going to the sticks, and he couldn't keep up with him even if he wanted to. Bad play call, bad execution by not only Nathan Gary, but Ronnie McLeod. Let the DB be one-on-one. But Big Ben read it all the way. He read this defense like a comic book because it's a joke. I got to give it to Big Ben, but Jim Schwartz being aggressive on third down allowed an easy touchdown. Not good enough. So there you go. We did some good things and we messed up on some things, especially on defense. But the offense, I was impressed against a stout defense in the passing game with Minkah Fitzpatrick and Joe Hayden. And don't let me get started on that pass rush they got with TJ Watt, Bud Dupree, and them boys. So we did a great job. We have room to get better, but it's definitely a sign in the right direction for offense, especially if we get Miles Sanders involved. TF13 continues. We get 1 or 2 guys healthy. Dallas Goedert comes back. The O-line starts to get right. I think the offense can start carrying the load, and we still need this defense to come through. But that's all I got for today. I should be going live tonight, maybe 7:30, 8 o'clock. Stay tuned for that. Until next time, you guys know what time it is. Leave your thoughts in the comment section about the All-22 breakdown or about Doug Pederson's comments on Miles Sanders. You know I love hearing from you guys. But really, until next time, you guys know what time it is. We out.